Raptors in this one as they go up against the Houston Rockets. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave. Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's Gordon in at the 3, the small forward. And for Toronto, Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Powell in at the small forward. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Lowry passes to Gasol. Back to Lowry. Latrey sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Westbrook. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Here's Capella, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Lowry. Six to shoot. And Capella sends it back, and they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's House in at the 4 spot. Lowry can't get it to go. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Lowry feeling it out a bit.
Boy, he's focused. Rivers has the intensity and size to defend at a high level.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rocket.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They were able to squeeze ahead by... And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here's Lowry. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. And VanVleet out there with Lowry, and it's Powell in at the 3. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
This is what I like about Lowry, not just looking for his shot, even though he's an excellent scorer.
Now here's Westbrook, and here's Gordon from outside, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Gordon's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
Got got to recognize the situation, trying to get a 2-for-1.
Absolutely, but at the same time, you want to get a good shot.
Right side, Gasol. Good work defensively by Capella.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Harden with it. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
On top of being a high-level run.
The third quarter comes to a close. Rockets ahead, up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Westbrook. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Rivers out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Gordon, and it's House, and at the four-man position. And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last time out, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Now, here's Siakam. And he misses his first shot. So they foul intentionally. OG Anunoby's checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Danuel House. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
Siakam against Capella. Here's Van Vliet. They get the rebound. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're ahead by 4. 16 seconds left in the game. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 5. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Powell. Pass to Gasol. Lowry from deep three-point land. From deep three-point range, off target. So we see the Rockets get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.